Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Wednesday, the 16th of April. This is our daily recap, midweek update. I'll put that out for free today. Let's talk. We had the market gapping down today. CoreWeave, the April 39 weekly 39 calls alerting. Anyway, we're live still in the room. We had the market gap down today on this NVIDIA news. This NVIDIA news is just not good. This NVIDIA news is they're going to have to pay $5.5 billion to sell their AI chips, the H20s, the A China, the ones they made for China to China now, which represents 20% of the revenue that they sold to China last year, which represents about a 15% margin hit for their earnings coming up. That is not good. By the way, they're not alone on this. AMD is going to tap it. Avgo, anybody selling it is going to face the same thing. So we had a gap down in the markets and a gap down on Nvidia. We waffled around, and then Powell spoke, and Jerome Powell is not generally very political, and today, while he was very aggressive towards the current administration, not saying calling them to them directly, but basically saying, "This is your mess. You're causing all of us grief. You're causing problems. We're not here to fix it." And we're our mandate to get to 2% this year, and everything is going to have to be paused here and pushed back to next year because of you, and inflation is going to be sticky, and our goal now is to keep inflation hit from tariffs to be a one-time thing. That was a very interesting move on them. Basically, you could forget interest cut, you could forget rate cuts. That seems to be forgotten here. The market didn't like that. We sold off sharply, and here we are on the lows. And if you look at the SPY, we're coming back into this 520 area where we should find a little bit of support. Whether we hold here or not, I don't know. You're trying to find good news in this market, and the market's looking for good news. It's not coming. The trade war continues to go. China and the U.S. still, exchanging tit for tat here. There's constant talk by the administration of all these deals they're working on, but none of the other countries are talking about them, and none are done, and nothing's getting done. They need a win, and my feeling is they need to go out and get a win, and get a win now, and make a deal with somebody and show they can be done in making deals. They're threatening Iran again ahead of the talks that are starting this week. So, the market can't find it. And here we are coming down, and we could not get above the 21-day. We could not break Wednesday's high from that big candle, and we rolled back to the 50% level on the SPY, on the retracement of this candle. And, going into tomorrow, last trading day of the week, remember, markets are closed Friday for Good Friday. It's hard to be bullish on this market. On top of this, we're not getting any help from earnings. The VIX, by the way, up here today, back towards that 35 level. ASML reported, and they basically were very cautious, saying it's a lot of uncertainty. They guided down short term, maintained their guidance for the year, but their order book came in light, showing signs of slowing down. Nvidia getting pummeled today, AMD getting pummeled today. The SMHs, believe it or not, holding in slightly better because names like ARM were strong earlier. Avgo was strong earlier, but has capitulated. Same thing with Micron. So you had some strength in some of these names that all rolled over. Crude, little pop here, as the administration saying they're prepared to cut off 100% of Iranian oil flow. A little tough talk. That's not what we want to hear. Crude had a decent day. Bonds remain strong here. That's good. That's taking pressure. We're not seeing somebody selling bonds here. And then, you have the rest of the world. The strong names, Costco, Walmart, they capitulated. Shroud, which I traded today, couldn't hold. It capitulated. Palantir, same thing, capitulated after all that strength yesterday. Your safety names, Coke, CL, they're holding in, but nothing going on there. Netflix reports tomorrow night, after that big candle, gave a lot of it back today. Names like Apple getting absolutely hammered back down again. Microsoft, same thing. Amazon, right? There's a lot of angst out here. Google, Meta almost back already. Meta already took out last Wednesday's low, showing an incredible amount of weakness. The banks coming in. There's no leadership. There's just no leadership to the upside in this market right now. And we'll see. So we get earnings tomorrow morning from Taiwan Semi. Uh, United Healthcare is in there. Schwab's in there. Taiwan Semi, we know it's going to be good. We'll see what they say about guidance. It's just a time to be nice and easy. So for me today, traded crowd to the upside, tried puts on Nvidia, got out with a very tiny gain, and then made some money on TQQQ, traded 3 times, took a loss on it once. Other than that, guys, it's just time to be careful. The market's not trading well. Volume is lower than it's been. we're waiting and the market's looking for good news, but if we continue to push, watch for volume down, watch for volume to pick back up here, and we could have problems. Live with you in the AM. Everybody have a wonderful evening. That I do.